Now we're taking you to a story playing out as we speak in Jammu and Kashmir, where the Enforcement Directorate is cracking down on what they're calling Pakistan funding modules. Raids are taking place as we speak at multiple locations in the Kashmir Valley, led by the Enforcement Directorate. The raids are in connection, again, this is according to the ED, with MBBS seats and an allotment racket regarding MBBS seats to locals in different colleges in Pakistan by Hurriyat Netas. This is the accusation again that is being made. The larger accusation being made is that Hurriyat Netas used money from admissions for furthering separatism. But again, these are the accusations that are being made. We'll wait to connect with reporters. Ishan Wani is with us right now. Ishan, two different questions for you. First, if you could walk us through the ED raids as they've been taking place over the last few hours. But secondly, I'd like to understand from you, what are your sources with the Hurriyat or leaders who belong or used to belong to the outfit telling you? How true are these claims?
Let's first understand what the case was. Case was that there was accusation that Hurriyat was selling these MBBS seats against money. And there was a case which was registered by Jammu and Kashmir police at first, where they framed charge later on against 8 people, including a Hurriyat leader, Muhammad Akbar, but who's also known as Zafar Akbar, but who was the chairman of, a part of Hurriyat, a group which was part of Hurriyat. And then there are also those who were sitting across in the Pakistan, against which charges were framed by Jammu and Kashmir police. Now, what the case is basically is that during the investigation, what police discovered, and police says that they recorded several witnesses, and they surfaced that the seats were being provided to those militants who their families and and those who were involved in such activities in Jammu and Kashmir, and it was on the recommendations of the Hurriyat that their seats would be provided to the next of kin of those militants, and then to boost their morale, according to police. Now, this police claims was a larger conspiracy which was hatched in Valley, and then these students were said, but there was a nexus that this money which they used to extort from these students was used to fuel allegedly the sentiment in Kashmir Valley, be the separatism or militancy. That's what the police claimed, and later on charges were framed against them. Now, what has happened is that ED has also gotten involved in this, and today these are the first raids carried out by the Enforcement Directorate today, and we are seeing that at different locations in Anantnag as well as other locations, ED is right now investigating this particular case. This is the first raid that the ED is conducting. Earlier, we saw SIA, which is a state investigation unit, and Jammu and Kashmir police, going to these places, recovering some documents, and also, filing cases. But today, this is for the first time that Enforcement Directorate has swung into action and are probing this particular case. What all will be unearthed, that's interesting to see. But for now, what we are seeing is that raids are underway at different locations.
Can you bring us more details, Ishan, on what the ED is alleging? How many years, for example, was this racket going on for, and how was it carrying on under the noses of security agencies? What details can you bring us?
It is being said that it was going on for several years, and this what police terms as nexus was between people sitting across and also people who were on this side, and they were collecting funds and money. The students, they say, were made to appear in National Talent Search Test at the Hurriyat office in Pakistan, and then there were certain tactics which were used by them to ensure that they get seats. Now, they also say that there was a criteria to also get them visa, wherein letters from Hurriyat leaders were given to ensure that those students who they want to send also get their visa on time, and also get necessary permissions to reach Pakistan. Now, the money they are saying was raised through this process and was distributed, among the families of also those militants who were killed. And, all this nexus police claims was unearthed for several years back. And then ever since then, this investigation is going on. Remind you that, several times police has also, raided different locations. And now this is the first raid of the Enforcement Directorate. One has to see that what all details does the Enforcement Directorate share, because earlier we have seen raids happening and there are allegations being made, although the Hurriyat on the ground does not really exist because it has been banned by the government of India. But yes, previous cases are still on, and that is why we are seeing today raids are happening.
Okay, thank you, Ishan, for bringing us that context. It is time right now for a short break. On the other side, in just a few minutes, you're watching the Breaking News Show. You will continue to be watching the Breaking News Show, but we'll return with more of the country's top stories.